This morning, the Justice Department wants answers about a confusing chain of events that delayed the discovery of a box that contained classified documents months after the FBI searched Mar-a-Lago. The documents discovered in former President Trump's office just in December.
And we've got our CNN Paula Reed here to break it down for us. You know, Paula, sources say that the contents of the box were copied, they were emailed, and then they were moved off-site before being returned to the office. And I guess the big question is why? Why did this happen?
Exactly. That's the question for Special Counsel Jack Smith. He wants to know why classified documents are still showing up at Mar-a-Lago as recently as December. It's been nearly 2 years since former President Trump left office. Now, investigators are trying to determine whether this is the result of carelessness or if it's part of an intentional effort to obstruct investigators and their efforts to reclaim government records. Now, prosecutors are specifically interested in a box that was discovered at Mar-a-Lago by Trump lawyers in December. And we were told this box contained a handful of classified documents tucked in among schedules and other non-classified materials. Now, further complicating this, back in 2021, a young staffer scanned all the documents in that box onto a laptop at the direction of her supervisor. She scanned the documents, we've learned, with her phone, but our sources insist she didn't know there were classified materials among what she was scanning. Now, sources tell CNN after the documents were scanned, that box was moved to an off-site location for quite some time before ending up back at Mar-a-Lago, where it was discovered in December in a closet where the former president keeps challenge coins and other mementos. Now, the box, the laptop, a thumb drive, they have all been handed over to federal investigators, and we've learned that in recent weeks, that young aide who did the scanning, she sat for a voluntary interview with special counsel investigators to discuss how this all happened. But of course, prosecutors, they're continuing to ask why this box conveniently eluded federal investigators, and of course, any role or knowledge that the former president had about all this.
And the scanning of every one of those documents, which I suppose is, of course, another exposure of potentially classified material.
Exactly. On the laptop, on a thumb drive, on the phone, and on the cloud.